So unshaken, her will pressed on the rigid bars. So she is meeting all these people, but her will is strong. Now that is something important. Savitri has not yet discovered her soul, but there is still something in her outer personality which is holding on to her aim, objective very firmly. Something is there which has not yet come out fully. But we have not found our soul, but still we have got certain kind of convictions, certain values by which we would like to do certain things in a certain manner, and we pursue them without any consequences of good or bad of it, you see. We pursue them, we take them up. Unshaken, her will pressed on the rigid bars, the gates swung wide with protesting jar. The opponent powers withdrew their dreadful guard, her being entered into the inner worlds. In a narrow passage, the subconscious gate, she breathed with difficulty and pain and strove to find the inner self concealed in sense. Concealed in sense. Sense, it means basically the true sense is the mental sense, mind. Mind is the true sense in us. So the inner mind, it is which is hiding the inner self at the moment. Into a dense or subtle matter packed, a cavity filled with a blind mass of power and opposition of misleading gleams, a heavy barrier of unseeing sight. She forced her way through body to the soul. This is what Mother was telling last time. You see, push the beam, break open, enter in, and suddenly you'll see that. Into a dense. Now, this is something grammatically very beautiful. He is using here dense as a noun. Into a dense of subtle matter. The whole thing is already subtle, but there are certain regions of kind of density in the subtle matter. Into that density of subtle matter, which is packed with all these things, she is entering into a dense of subtle matter, packed, a cavity filled with a blind mass of power. So it is not seeing at all, mass of power, and opposition of misleading gleams. So go like this, conflicting with all these things are there constantly. A heavy barrier of unseeing sight, unseeing, blind, they're all going together. She forced her way through body to the soul, from the gross into the subtle, and behind that into the soul, the psychic. Across a perilous borderline, she passed where life dips into the subconscious dusk, a struggle of matter into chaos of mind, a swarm with elemental a swarm with elemental entities and fluttering shapes of vague, half-bodied thought and crude beginnings of incontinent foes. Those cannot be satisfied. She is entering into that. Struggles from matter into chaos of mind, confusion on that thing. Elemental entities. Now, elemental entities actually stands for ghosts, which is a particular form of fragment. Something is left of your being, and that is the ghost. Vital, physical, whatever is it. A fragment. Earthbound spirits. These are the elemental entities. Earthbound spirits. Non-physical, subtle energy having life forms. Life, they are beings. Astral wildlife. You see, demons reside in astral space. Poltergeist, a noisy spirit, A noisy spirit who makes his presence felt by sound, by noise, shouting. Yeah, poltergeist. Yeah. So you have got here, yeah, here you have got all these elemental entities sitting there, a swarm with elemental entities and fluttering shapes of vague half-bodied thought, half-bodied. See, because they're fragments, they're scattered, they're not formed. Something is there. Thought is a person. So only part of the person, fraction of the person is seen, half-bodied. And crude beginnings of an incontinent which cannot be controlled, held. At first, a difficult narrowness was there. So she has to make a passage, she has to pass through a very narrow passage. You have seen mothers, no, she was walking on a ridge. On one side, tall mountain, on the other side, a deep valley. One could have just slipped off, you see, like that, you see. At first, a difficult narrowness was there, a press of uncertain powers and drifting wills, for all were there, but nothing in its place. At times, an opening came, a door was forced. She crossed the spaces of secret self and trod the passages of inner time. Now, Savitri is entering into the inner mental, inner vital, inner physical, and therefore corresponding to them is the inner time. See, for instance, as a well-known thing, when you are in dream, you are moving in a different time world, dream time. I mean, you do a lot of things. The dream may be hardly for 2 minutes, but as if you are lived for years there, you see. So that's the dream time. So same way, each aspect has its own time. Inner mental, inner vital, inner physical, inner time. At last, she broke into a form of things, a start of finiteness, a world of sense. But all was still confused, nothing self-found. World of sense, start of finiteness, form of things. So they're all equivalent things. Form of things, finiteness, world of sense. It is there where things start taking shape. Mind is the one which gives you form, a definiteness, finiteness to think, shape. Soul was not there, but only cries of life. A thronged and clamorous air environed her. So she is moving now, everybody is trying to place her. A horde of sounds defied significance. She is hearing all kinds of sound, but no significance of that. A dissonant clash of cries and contrary calls. A mob of visions broke across the sight. Mob of vision. You see, they are all personalities. They are not metaphors. They are beings. Mob of visions broke across the sight. Jostled sequence, lacking sense and sweet. Feelings pushed through a packed and burdened heart. Each force is separate, inconsequent wave, but care for nothing but its ego's drive. So each one is trying to assert itself. It doesn't bother about others, you see. A rally without a key of common will. Thought stared at thought and pulled at a taut brain. So, you see, as I said, they're all personalities. Thought is a being, is a person, is not just an abstract word here, you see. Stared at thought and pulled the thought. So it is this thought is trying to pull the physical brain, as if to pluck the reason from its seed and cast its corpse into life's wayside drain. What a horrible simile, you see. This is ultra modern. This modern poetry cannot beat this one, you see. As if to pluck the reason from his seed and cast his cup into life's wayside drain, so might forgotten lie in nature's mud, abandoned the slain sentinel of the soul. Again, very chilling, very dreadful. They are cruel. They don't have any, you see because that thing is not there. Psychic is not there. So no feeling. Well, why assert? The way the creatures, animals, see, it is their nature to swallow. You feel morality and all that thing. For them, no. You see. So could life's power shake from its mind's rule, nature renowned the spirit's government, and the bare elemental energies, again he says elemental entities, now energies, you see, make of the sense a glory of boundless joy, a splendor of ecstatic anarchy. Ecstatic anarchy. They are happy in their own world of anarchy. A rebel, mighty and mad of utter bliss. Splendor of ecstatic anarchy. This is the phrase Shivendu is using for the Indian politicians. Yeah. You see, ecstatic anarchy, you see, it's real anarchy. You see. Everybody is trying to pull his own way, all those things, you see. It is anarchy, you see. And they're happy, you see. This was the senses instinct, void of soul. So the inner mental, inner vital, while she is going, she is experiencing all that thing. Or when the soul sleeps, hidden, void of power. See, the soul is there, but it is not powerful enough to exercise its influence on them. But now the vital Godhead wakes within and lifts the life with the supernal touch. So there is the consolation, the supernal touch, you see. But how shall come the glory and the flame if mind is cast away into the abyss? Mind is necessary, it has to develop. But how shall come the glory and the flame if mind is cast away into the abyss? See, very beautiful rhythmically, but how shall come the glory and the flame if mind is cast away into the abyss? For body without mind has not the light, the rapture of spirit's sense, the joy of life. All that becomes subconscient, tenebrous, in the absence of mind. All becomes subconscient, tenebrous. Inconscience puts a seal on nature's page. So, mind saves you to some extent from inconscience. Inconscience puts a seal on nature's page, or else a mad disorder whirls the brain, posting along a ravaged nature's road. A chaos of disordered impulses in which no light can come, no joy, no peace. This state now threatened, in the case of Savitri, that she may land into this region. A chaos of disordered impulses, she might land. If the mind is not there, you will land into chaos of disordered impulses. So Savitri is now seeing that kind of a thing which might happen. This state now threatened, this she put from her. No, this cannot be. Get out from me. A chaos of disordered impulses. As if in a long, you see now, this must be happening in a course of long time. See, we had described the whole thing within a couple of minutes, but she must be experiencing in the inner time or a long passage of time there. All this is happening. The inner time movement will be on a different level altogether, you see. The mother says that whenever she was with Shevendu in the subtle world, in his house, she says, I was living with him for hours and hours there. And when she's like, oh, it is just 2 hours. She says that. And he was showing me this, he was showing me all those kind of things. She says, described in the agenda. Very beautiful. This now threatened, this she pushed from her, as if in a long, endless tossing street, one driven with a trampling, hurrying crowd. Hour after hour, she trod without release. Hour after hour. Now see the inner time, how she is going, you see. Hour after hour, she trod without release, holding by her will the senseless mute at bay. Those who chase, who hunt, she is holding them back at bay.
Anyone
Huh?
hold them at bay?
Bay.
Or is it just Savitri who can do?
No,
If they
no,
chase,
she is holding them
can
back.
they also do that?
She is holding them back.
Yeah, but can anyone do it?
Huh?
Can anyone
Of
hold
course,
them?
yeah, you have to at one point.
But,
See, mute is a pack of hounds. Pack of hounds. She is holding them back.
I can also do it.
Hour after hour, she trod without release, holding by her will the senseless mute at bay, the pack of wolves, pack of dogs, what you want to call them, you see, at bay. Out of the dreadful press, she dragged her will and fixed her thought upon the Saviour name. This is the most beautiful thing. And fixed her thought upon the Saviour name. So you are in the occult world, all kind of dangerous things are happening. Every dangerous possibility there, peril is there, all kind of creatures. They have no regrets. If they swallow or kill or do something, that is their nature, they will keep on doing it. You have to be on your guard, not they. You have to be on your guard. And the only thing that can guard you is name. If you are in a position to remember that, you are absolutely safe. You are absolutely safe. Now, see, this is the difference. The psychologists, the occultists who describe all kind of those things, they are not aware the power of this name. This is the difference, you see. They experience, they take risks, all kind of things are there, you see.
Then how do they get saved?
They take the risk, they solve it.
They take the risk.
Ah. See, it happens everywhere. So that is why, I mean, the safest thing is you have to do this thing, but at the same time, your psychic has to be open to receive the true proper guidance all the while. Now, Savitri is not aware of her psychic yet, but there is something which responds to the psychic which is there within her. Suddenly, name, finished, all disappears. All disappears. And actually, it is that perception of something within you, not realization or knowledge of it or identity with it, but some perception of it which makes you fearless. Which makes you fearless. Name, yes, I'll be absolutely safe. He says, of course, here, and fixed her thought upon the Saviour name. It can be symbol. You can wear something in a ring. It can be symbol. It can be deity. It can be an image. It can be anything. if you are able to hold it on to that, you see, name, the power is there, you see. The moment you have got the Savior name, a large deliverance came, a vast, calm space. Now, this is something which you will not have in the conventional occultism. Then all grew still and empty. She was free,